Sherman D. Manning, joining you live from Los Angeles, California. Coming to you from Baldwin Hills, the home of the late, great Ray Charles. This is, in some sense, Black Beverly Hills in California. And I'm glad to join you today. And this is, quite frankly, the day that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I thank God for my dear friend, almost like a sister to me, Renita Camp in Atlanta, Georgia. Just in case she happens to listen to this particular podcast, I have been in communication with her after a mighty long time, and I miss Renita so much, and I miss Gloria Jean, her sister, and Deborah, her other sister, and her darling mother, like a second mom to me. Norella has always been there. She was my mother's best friend on the planet. And thank you, Lord. I don't want to get emotional here, but I miss them, and I hope she's listening in and tuning into this particular podcast. And if she isn't, then, I hope she feels the love anyhow. God bless you. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to be sharing this particular planet with you on another day, because quite frankly, I think sometimes I know sometimes we forget about it, we take it for granted, and we don't think about it. But we didn't have to wake up this morning. And so when I wake up, I'm always happy, because I realize that it is a day which the Lord hath made, and I rejoice and be glad in it. And I know that all God had to do was let my heart stop beating, or let my lungs stop breathing, or let my mind stop thinking, or let anything go wrong. Just one little thing could be out of kilter and it could kill me. But God decided to give me one more chance, one more day to get better and brighter and not bitter. And so I wake up excited. I wake up joyous in spite of whatever problems I may face, in spite of whatever difficulties may come my way, no matter how tough life can be sometimes. I'm just happy to be alive and in the land of the living. And let me tell you, life can be tough sometimes, baby. Don't let anybody fool you. Life can kick your butt. It can kick your posterior anatomy. It can make you doubt everything that you ever believed. And I know most of us who are Christians, and especially those of us who are members of the clergy, will tell you that we've never doubted God or doubted the existence of God or doubted whatever. They're lying to you. If you live long enough, and I would say, quite frankly, if you live past 30 and you go through enough things in life, life will make you doubt everything, including God, you will doubt. But I can also say that the flip side of that particular example is that if you live long enough, life will teach you how to trust God, and it will show you that there is a God. And at some point in your life, you will no longer have any doubt that he lives and that he reigns. And so we're supposed to be talking about why killing cops, why kill cops, why people are killing cops. Well, the people on the streets is mad, y'all, and that's grammatically incorrect, I am sure. The people on the streets are angry. And I'm telling you, the tension out on the streets is so thick, it's like I could cut it with a knife. The tension is thick, and something needs to be done. And so what we're doing is we're launching the Sherman D. Manning Black Men Rising Second Chance Project. This came to me in a vision. I had no plan to do this. It wasn't on my agenda, but God gave it to me, and I'm gonna work what He gave me. I'm just gonna do what He told me to do, y'all. Gangbangers for God. And NAPS, which is the National Association for Public Safety, will be sponsoring the Black Men Rising Second Chance Project. And we're going to go to as many churches across the country as we can. We're going to start right here in LA. And I'm going to go on, I'm on a campaign. I'm going to run for this project as hard as Barack Obama ran for president. And anybody that knows anything about that first and second campaign will tell you that man campaigned like he was campaigning for his life. And that's what I feel that I'm doing, and that's what I feel is at stake here. I'm running for my life and for the lives of black men all over this country. And so we'll be doing the Sherman D. Manning Black Men Rising Second Chance Project. And that project begins today. I'm going to do the work. I'm going to do the work. Maya Angelou always said, do the work. If you want God to bless you and you want miracles and all that other stuff, that's good. God can bless you and he can give you a miracle. But baby, you got to do the work. Got to do your part. And so I'm going to begin today, right now, as we speak. The campaign begins with you hearing this podcast, knowing what's going on. Get involved. If you have ideas about what we should be doing or how we should be doing it, send me a text or email me at shermandmanning@gmail.com. This is the campaign of my life, and it's going to be the cause of my life. Nothing else will be more important to me than this particular project. I need your ideas. I need your support. I need your help. I need your thoughts. This is the campaign of my life. There are too many black men on parole. There are too many black men on probation. And what had happened was, you understand what I'm saying? What happens and what I see transpiring is I see, and it's deep, baby. I wish I had time to deal with it this morning. I don't. Headed to a meeting. I wish I had time to elucidate it in the manner in which I want to elucidate it, but I can't. But I want to say this to you. I see just a dead, dry spirit in African American men in this country. It's like we are so hurt, we are so bitter, and we're so angry. And I understand it. I can relate to it. When you're on parole, it's embarrassing. When you're on probation, it is embarrassing. When you have to wear an ankle monitor, etc., it is embarrassing. And you walk into this establishment and fill out an application. And if you say that you are a convicted felon, you never get a call back. If you lie and say you're not, then you get the call back. You'll get a job. And 2 or 3 months later, once it comes back that you lied, then you get fired for lying to them. And if you don't get a job, everybody say, you need to do something with your life. You was in prison all that time and you still don't want to do nothing. Why don't you get you a job? And then you can't get a job. It is the revolving door is set up to be a revolving door, and it is sickening. And so what we have to do is bring some ministers and professors, like criminal justice professors. I'm going to be trying to get with Professor Jamor today. Start my campaign. I'm going to start calling him, texting him, emailing him, trying to get his input, because this is a brilliant man over at USC, and I'm going to be asking Professor Ben Pack to help us with what we're doing, and others, and you. And we have to come up with some ideas and some plans to A, help black men get jobs, B, keep them from being discriminated against, etc.